What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at something completely different other than Halo and Transformers. Today we are taking a look at the Micro Galaxy Clone Wars AT-AT, and this thing looks crazy within the package. And of course he does come with Captain Rex, and it looks like some clone troopers, and of course a clone pilot. This thing I did get at Walmart, and this is like 40 bucks, which is kind of pricey, but is it worth it? We're about to find out and see for ourselves. Now, coming to the right hand side, as this thing is bigger than the camera, we have the AT-AT, and of course the the clone drop ship there in the background. Looks like they're in some sort of fighting, and that is like in some sort of battlefield, so that is really cool and super detailed. Love that, and I love the blaster effects that it has coming from the guns. Now, coming to the back, here is literally everything that you will find and see that operates on this beast of a machine. And if you want, you can go ahead and pause it and look for yourself, as this thing just absolutely looks incredible. Now, taking a look at one of these components back here, it does hold up to 2 speeders, as you can tell, and of course you'll have a lot of room to store the troopers, and everything is accessible. The weapons rotate, they move, so that is super cool. And of course you get what appears to be like some sort of action card there, so if you want to pause the video, go ahead and take a look for yourself, as we get a hologram effect here of the AT-AT itself. So let's not waste any time, and let's go ahead and unbox this. Now, as I start to unbox this beast of a machine, I do want to share an update with you all that this is a bonus video, as there will be no more Star Wars. No more Star Wars figures. Maybe if I do see some that catch my eye and it's worth doing on the channel. I know there are a lot of Star Wars fans out there, so we shall see, and we shall see what I can bring to the channel. Now, another thing that I do want to share with you all as I get this unboxed and get the tape off is that tune into next week as I do my very first live stream on the channel, as we take a look at the Halo Fleetcom Warthog from the Halo TV series, as we are going to do a full live unboxing video, as I am in the books of working and creating that myself. So stay tuned for that, as we will be tuning in on Wednesday, May 28th at 10 a.m. Have those notifications on, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because you do not want to miss the first live stream of the channel. So first things first, as we take this beast of a machine out of the packaging, we do have a nice background scenery here. This looks like what appears to be some sort of desert. I'm not really too sure. If you do know where this background is taking place, let me know down in the comments below, as we take a look at the figures itself here, as I'm trying to get them unpackaged. So these things are literally super tiny. Don't want to lose those, and I gotta say Captain Rex looks pretty cool, as he is one of my favorite clone commanding officers within the Clone Wars. So as I'm getting this out of the package, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. And as we take this quick break, the AT-AT will be right in front of us. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Behold, the Star Wars clone the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron AT-AT is officially out of the box, and I gotta say, this thing looks insane. I am definitely loving this, and I gotta say, for 40 bucks, it is definitely worth it. And there is just so much detail. There's so many like battle markings on here. The paint color is just interesting to look at, and this thing looks super cool. As I am just lost of words on how amazing this thing is, especially with the background scenery behind it. This thing looks crazy. As we do have a speeder, and I do gotta say, this thing is pretty cool looking. I know we see this a lot within the Star Wars saga. I think we also see these when are introduced to young Anakin, I believe, on Tatooine. In I want to say the original Star Wars continuity line. So that is super cool and honestly really detailed. And of course here, as we have a clone trooper coming out already. So like I said, these things are tiny. You definitely don't want to lose these. So this is going to be something that I'm going to be keeping probably in a secret place, not secret place, but like in a nice area where they don't fall off or anything like that. Now, like I did mention, the back does open as it has the components here, and it does hold up to 2 speeders. Here we have some uh, butt cannons on the AT-AT. It can move up and down, barely side to side, but up and down is perfect for the AT-AT gun position here. And the detail that is just unbelievable, really. And you can of course attach a speeder right in here as so. So super cool. And of course you can always put the clone troopers in the back. So there we have 2 clone troopers, and of course the speeder in the back as well. So another thing that does open up is I'm about to step on one of the actual clone driver himself with his very own. And as you can see, more components, more, I would say, bay doors do open up on the sides. Gives the commanding officer or whichever some nice seating here that operates the guns here on the front. Here we have some articulation. It does rotate all the way around. And of course, this gun down here all the way around as well. Same thing for these 2 guns here on the side. And the top does do a full 360 degrees gun spin around turn on the top. So that is super nice. I absolutely like that. You can literally I would probably put Captain Rex up here on the top, you know, making him fire the actual guns himself, and of course put the other clone guys in like some sort of driver's seat here. Let's see if I can put him, if he does want to go in. Okay, there we go. So you can have any clone trooper anywhere. It doesn't really necessarily matter where you have them, just as long as they're ready for combat. Now for the front part of the AT-AT, we're going to go ahead and get the actual box out of the way. Let's get the background scenery out of the way already. Give y'all some more look at it. Now, in order to take off the front, and the gun does go up and down, really nice as well. So you can fire any aircraft coming at you from the top, as this is probably going to be a little tricky. So let's go ahead and put some of this armor back on the AT-AT. And go ahead and cover these guys up back here since they're already ready for battle. And just in the meantime, as we take a look at everything else. And I'm sorry, and I do apologize because my dog is just snoring behind me. I do apologize about that. Now, I do not know. Okay, so this comes apart like so. I know this goes forward, but I'm trying to see. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. So in order to open the driver compartment door, it's literally just from here, and of course this open, so you have the entire cockpit of the AT-AT Walker itself. I mean, look at that. The detail is just. Let's see if the camera would like to focus. The detail is just insane. I absolutely am just a fan of this detail and this artwork within this toy itself. And of course, there we have the AT-AT driver driving the Walker. So once again, this thing, is it worth it? Yes, yes it is. And of course, you can also move these. So super cool. Like I actually like this. I mean, I am a fan of the clone troopers of Star Wars. I do like the stormtroopers and everything, but the clone troopers of the Clone Wars is something that I definitely personally do love. And I gotta say, this thing is just crazy good and a crazy thing to have within your collection if you're a Star Wars fan. If you don't have one of these, then I would highly recommend getting yourself one of these at Walmart. So let's go ahead and put the bay doors back on, and let's just see how this thing looks. Alrighty guys, now there we have the AT-AT fully closed up and ready for battle against the stormtroopers. And I gotta say, this thing is just absolutely crazy and definitely a must-have within your collection. So is it worth it? Absolutely. I was not expecting anything more. I thought it was just, gonna be, oh, it's the micro series, it's not really gonna work. But honestly, in my opinion, I think it does. So if I do see any Micro Galaxy Squadron Star Wars sets, I will probably pick them up and showcase it for you guys, as I will officially announce that Star Wars will be some bonus videos for the channel, as we primarily focus on, of course, Transformers and Halo on the channel. So Star Wars will be some bonus videos if I find and see any Star Wars sets to pick up and showcase with you guys, as I know Star Wars is really big within the favoritism of everybody of Disney. So definitely do let me know down in the comments. Every time when I do a video with you guys, I am just absolutely speechless every single time when I do reviews on the channel. And definitely let me know down in the comments what you think about the AT-AT Walker from the Clone Wars. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Stay tuned to next week, as we will do a live stream 10 o'clock Eastern time, 10 a.m. And we will officially be done with the Halo. And as we finish and wrap the Halo, wrap up with Halo, we will go back into Transformers eventually. So stay tuned to more updates, more live streams, and as well as more videos. And as always, guys, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, guys.